Today in Algebra 2, we're going to be talking about the concepts of quadratics. Quadratics is essentially defined as when a number is multiplied by itself. And there's a whole field or subfield of interest that mathematicians have taken in order for them to really understand what this is all about. From Euclid from 400 BC to Leonardo da Vinci to René Descartes, the philosopher and mathematician who said, "I think, therefore I am." He was really the person who was responsible for creating the graphing solutions of parabolas. And we can understand quadratics in real life as a parabolic shape. Looks like this. And parabolic shapes occur throughout natural science and all the everyday objects that you see, like a satellite dish, or when you throw a ball high in the air, that trajectory of the ball as it comes down is essentially a parabola upside down. Quadratics can be algebraically understood in algebraic form as f of x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. And you will really get to understand the function of these particular variables and coefficients of a, b, and c, and what they mean in terms of the actual shape and the solutions that you'll be able to decipher. You can ascertain the solutions of any quadratic in one of two ways. The first way, which is the most common, is foiling or factoring. Another way is to utilize the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is something you really just need to memorize and understand in various determinants and understanding the vertex. Now, all of these concepts may seem a little bit familiar to you. If you haven't seen these concepts in a while, the study guide will really help you to get refreshed in these concepts. Furthermore, quadratics really requires us to understand their graphical representations. And parabolas will either have a shape that goes up or a shape that goes down. And in the context of figuring out the solutions, we'll finally encounter complex numbers, or they're also known as imaginary numbers. And imaginary numbers are numbers that doesn't really exist in real life. It's a square root of a negative number. And square root of a negative 1 is a number that just doesn't happen, but mathematicians have come up with various different ways and designs so that you can operate with imaginary numbers. These concepts are super important in your understanding and your success in college entrance exams. So make sure to pay special attention to this section in your study guide, perform all the exercises, review your notes, and go over the answers as well, because over 70% of the test involves the heart of algebra. Alright you guys, thanks for joining me today as we set the proper mindset here and as you prepare and continue in your mathematics journey with us at Pittsburgh Prep. And I'll see you guys in the next lesson.